Rock bottom is a solid ground, and a dead end is a great place to turn around. Shout out to the author of this quote. It's a fact. Okay, guys? And collective, I feel like you are the type of person who mastered this concept of rock bottom, right? You have no problem reinventing yourself and you have no problem starting over when you reach a dead end. Okay, you're always reinventing and always figuring out new ways to elevate and grow and evolve, right? And so when you realize that you are met at a turning point in your life where you feel like there's nowhere there's no other like you feel like you're at the bottom, like you feel like there's the only way you can go is up. Like you feel like you've hit the lowest point of your life. That's what rock bottom is, right? So when you feel at your lowest point, this is where you learn how to trust in yourself to get back up. And the reason why you trust in yourself, collective, is because you've experienced many rock bottoms in your life. It's not like you've had just one experience where you felt like you were at rock bottom. No, you went through multiple rock bottoms in your life where you thought that was it. You know, you got back up on your feet, you got back together, and you felt good about yourself again, and you thought there was no way you could go back. And then something else happens, and over time you find yourself back down in rock bottom. You go through these cycles. Collective, you've went through these cycles of rock bottom, and this is exactly why you've mastered reinventing yourself and always staying above the curve, because you understand that at any given moment, at any given time, you can lose it all. So you are grateful and appreciative of everything you do have and of the life experiences and in just life for teaching you certain things. Like, you're grateful for that, you know. And, you know, if this is also a message for people who are at rock bottom right now, you know, if you feel like you can't get any lower in life and you don't know where else to go, and you feel like you don't have any direction in life, that's okay. I need you to just understand and acknowledge that you're at rock bottom, because like this quote says, you know, like the quote says, rock bottom is a great place to start, you know, because it's a solid ground, right? When you place your feet on solid ground, you have a firm foundation, right? So if it's a rock bottom, that is a firm foundation. So now you can start to pick the pieces back up in your life and build from that rock bottom, because I guarantee you it's a rock bottom, so it's not going anywhere. You're at the lowest of the lowest, so now you build from ground zero. And you start to build up this strong foundation from rock bottom, so where your foundation is so strong and so supported that you will never get back to that low point again. You may reach a point where you feel like you are at a bottom, but you won't be at rock bottom, because your foundation is strong enough that it's going to withstand and you will not fall all the way back down, okay? And you also understand that rock bottom, or at a dead end, if you feel like there's nowhere else to go, that means then you turn around. Like when you're at a dead end on the street and you can't go no further, what do you have to do? It forces you to turn around. There's nowhere else to go, so you have to turn around. So when you feel like you're at a dead end in your life and you don't know which else way to go, the only other way to go is to turn around and just do a 180. You know, do a complete 180 of everything that you're doing now. Just start doing the opposite of everything, you know, to help get yourself back on your feet and out of the rut that you're in. But don't ever think that it's the end when you feel like you're at rock bottom, and don't think that you're at a dead end. Again, the end always just means that it's a new beginning, right? And the rock bottom means that you have a place to start and work your way back up. Okay, guys? So whenever you are feeling like this in life, just remember there's always something that you can do to get out of that rut that you're feeling with. And it just literally starts with you changing your perspective, changing the view point from which you see, changing that vantage point, changing your mindset, guys. Literally, that's all it takes is a flip of a switch that quick, and you change your circumstance. You change your perspective. You will literally change your life. Don't let this go over your head, guys. I make these messages and I do these messages to keep you guys encouraged and keep you guys motivated, because I understand how difficult life is, and I understand how much obstacles are thrown at us to keep us in bondage. So understand that the things that are thrown at us to keep us in bondage, we can actually use those things as tools to free us from bondage. Okay, guys? I love y'all. I hope this hits home for some of you guys out there. If this is your first time here on my channel, hit that subscribe button. I want you a part of my tribe, okay? If you're returning, thank y'all so much. I freaking love y'all. Y'all know I love loyalty. Make sure y'all like the video, comment, and share the video as well. It's Car. I'm talking to y'all later. Signing out. Bye. Love y'all.